So, should I aim for the head or the nuts? Dude, I'm a skinny teen. Like, I'm gonna win a fist fight with a death claw or anybody for that matter. Hoarding more crap, I see. Gross! Do you even know where that's been? Lightly better not get messed up. I'll pick him off from afar. By your side. Badass teenager mode activated. Going in, guns blazing! Gotta work on my one-liners. So you don't want me punching every wasteland jerk that looks at us cross-eyed? Thank God. You're coming back, right? You came back like you promised. I'm so happy. I mean, right behind you. Hey, I thought I was doing pretty good. I'm not very strong, so handing me a baseball bat to go whack people is probably not wise. Gladly. That felt like homework from Charlene. Flashbacks. This better not get creepy. After you. What's up? Definitely burgers. Have you ever been to Parker's restaurant? I'm pretty sure I saw the chef mixing up ground rat meat in with the Brahmin meat. It was so gross. I never want to see a hot dog again. Yuck! The scariest thing I've done in my life. Picture the desolation and decay of the wasteland, but everything is swallowed by huge dunes of fine dirt. Dirt got everywhere. In my eyes, my nose, mouth. When crossing an ocean of dirt, some days there were tsunamis. They're a thing beyond words. The sky would go black as midnight, and you knew to run. Get indoors, inside anywhere. Hurricane force winds followed and brought tidal waves of dust. Dirt and dust swallowed everything, and you too if you didn't get to safety. Sometimes, when I came out, the landscape would be completely changed. By some miracle, I managed to get to the other side weeks later. With how extreme the Dust Bowl is, I don't think I'd ever be able to cross again. Bunker Zeta wasn't a bad place, to be honest. I always had food to eat, clean water to drink, and it was usually pretty calm, if not a bit strict. Elder Davis was hung up on this ancient cyborg brain monster. He was just 5 then, but grew up with the repercussions of the war against it. He became obsessed with weeding out weaknesses. Self-discipline is paramount to survival. He'd bark so often, I swear he had it tattooed on him. Any mistake was followed by ass-chewing and bullshit tasks like cleaning gunk off power armor with a toothbrush. For me, that killed my self-esteem. If you haven't noticed, I'm not Miss Perfect, so I got to learn all kinds of fun stuff. It took 6 hours to scrub every toilet in the bunker. But my mom always found a way to cheer me up, to support me. Which is why, when she just abandoned me, it hurt a million times worse. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna start crying again if we talk about this anymore. So, that's life with the Midwestern Brotherhood. Someone actually did it with Charlene. Mind blown. To me, H-bomb has this weird taste, like dirty water with a buttload of sugar in it. You can keep any you find, all to yourself. Molly told me to focus on building a woman instead of an empire. The woman will be strong enough to survive, even if the empire doesn't. I really like that saying. Let me tell you my worst nightmare. Diarrhea and power armor. I saw it once back in the Midwest bunker and never forgot. You probably shouldn't eat rando stuff you find in old refrigerators. Just saying. I wonder what you do if you're caught in a thunderstorm while wearing power armor. It's probably a shocking experience. Sometimes, I wonder if we would have been born if the bombs never fell. For us, at least, the nuking was a good thing. It's a messed up paradox. Old world places had really weird names. Portland, Goose Hollow, Oregon, Abernathy. Granted, the tower isn't much better. Ever see a rad tornado? I saw one in the Dust Bowl. A swirling monster with flecks of pulsing radiation. It made the scariest sound I ever heard. Like a half shriek, half roar that drowned out all other noise. The sky around it was a weird reddish purple. Tsunamis of dust trailed behind it. It has to be, at the same time, the most beautiful, yet most terrifying thing I've ever seen. Man, this place stinks like the underside of a moldy couch cushion. Gross. I once found a radroach stuffed in a box of sugar bombs. It was so gross. I'll never eat sugar bombs again. You ever get the suspicion the Domina is a little off? She's nice and all, but she's a little too hardcore into this religious thing for me. Sometimes I wonder what fresh Nuka-Cola tastes like. Probably a lot better than fizzy melted bomb drops. Blech. I wonder why they call it the Frontier. I think New Iceland is a much better name. Ever heard of herbologists? Totally the weirdest of weirdos. They believe ghosts haunt our brain, and the only cure is to zap your head with radiation. Each of these expensive treatments get you closer to God. That part, I believe. I mean, that shit's gotta cause brain tumors. Honestly, Cosmic Root Beer is the best drink I've tried in a long time. How it's still tasty after 200 years is a great mystery of the universe. Right up there with space aliens and how Charlene gets all that volume in her hair. Supposedly, my mom's ancestors came from somewhere in Asia called Korea. I wonder what it's like there, if they're still living in wastes like us. Okay. Did I do something wrong? Are you sure I can't come? Sweet. Okay. Did I do something wrong? Are you sure I can't come? Oh. Well, I guess I will go back to the tower and hang out with Molly. I hope to see you soon. What's up? Awesome! Let's go conquer the frontier, beat up the bad guys, and maybe stop for some fancy lads.
Please?